So in order to further drive the point home, I want to show you a little documentary about Fordism in the 1920s. So we don't think of Ford as a very innovative company today. It's kind of like not, necessarily Ford is trying to, he's still around at least. He's still around. They're still trying, but not the most innovative auto, manufacturing industry. But in the 20s, it was the most innovative organization in the world, and it created the blueprint for the assembly line. We'll see that, but made a lot of innovations in how organizations functions. And to look at what Ford did and how he understood how to organize people will help us understand modern organizations. So let's watch this for a little bit. Now, a little bit of context. So in 1920, when Ford comes on the line, cars are a very new technology. They have just been invented. Before Ford started mass producing cars were artisan, kind of like very special clockwork machines. They were done in 10 or 20 examples, One inventor. You had a lot of different brands. You had a lot of different inventors that all came up with their own. It's like kind of like if you imagine the beginning of the computer industry, kind of homemade computers with different components. A lot of people doing these kind of like one-off machines that they would sell for a lot of money, right? Until somebody found a way to rationalize a winning formula and mass produce it, right? So cars used to be very expensive. You'll see at the beginning of the video a worker that used to work for a British company called Vulcan. Never heard of it, but Vulcan was a brand at the time, and talks about what the work was like before the assembly line, right? So it's kind of hard to understand. He's an old English guy, but if you listen to his account of how work was at Vulcan, that gives you a comparison to understand that how work was done at Ford after that in the 20s. That really, like, the 20s might seem like a long time ago, but that's not a long time ago. Think about that's why I wanted to give you the whole context. 6 million years ago, approximately, we appear as a species. Minus 200,000 years, we appear in a modern form. About 7,000 years ago, we domesticate animals and invent agriculture and sedentarize, begin a furthering of division of labor, and now, 150 years ago, the Industrial Revolution happens. And the 1920s, just like about 100 years ago, Ford appears and revolutionizes how we organize ourselves. So let's watch this.